Hey guys, hope every one of you are doing great. So one of the very important thing these days people are facing is low mood, okay? But I'll just want to identify what might be the possible reason behind it. People may be thinking that it's just some kind of thought related issues, okay? But sometimes it's not just about thought, okay? The lifestyle you have, the diet you are having, the sleeping patterns you are having, a lot of other things impact, okay? People, especially when it comes to mental health things, that is just a result of thought patterns, negative or faulty thought pattern. But this is not so. When you go deep down, your lifestyle, even your eating patterns, even your sleeping disruption, even your work life balance sometimes creates a lot of mental health problem. So when we deal with a client, we focus on what is his eating pattern, because when a client or someone is going through mental health problems, they are facing problem with the eating pattern, they are facing problem with the sleep disruption, okay? And there might be underlying factors. So when we devote time to these things, we have to deep down see what are the underlying factors that is causing the sleep disruption, what are the underlying causes that are creating that imbalance in that eating habits or diet. Sometimes what happens is nutrition, I've mentioned, play a very vital role in your body and brain. Improper nutrition, a lack of vitamins, lack of protein, lack of a lot of RBCs in your blood cell definitely create a lot of impact in your body, and it indirectly lead to mental health problem, okay? Before you diagnose yourself with some kind of mental health problem, just go and check out with your physician that your diet is proper, and in diet that may not be credited to some kind of thyroid imbalance, some kind of hormonal imbalance, some kind of food allergies might trigger something. Your body might be lacking RBCs. A lot of things might contribute to the improper nutrition, and that improper nutrition is a direct or an indirect result of your mental health problem. So that is the level, it goes deep down. So start focusing on your diet. There's a famous saying, what you crap in, you crap out, okay? What you put inside yourself, these days we are pretty much aware, every one of us, okay, are somehow or the other are intake of high caffeine, high level of sugar, whatever food the restaurants, the vendor industries are providing is filled up or jacked up with high level of cholesterol, high level of sugar, and that is directly impacting our nutritional source, because our body and brain require adequate amount of every nutrition, okay, and that helps our body and brain growing. And there's a famous thing that you might not underline, that when you do not provide adequate nutrition, okay, with the protein, vitamin, carbohydrate, a lot of other things, okay, your body and brain, even you want to face a gastrointestinal problem, that is very good. But at the same time, the brain do not get adequate serotonin, and that might result in a lot of mental health problems. Start focusing on your diet, guys. And definitely, as a student of diet and nutrition, I'll be telling out what are the important diet plan you can intake, and you can all go and search it by yourself, but just start taking care of your diet, because that might be somehow an underlying factor that might be triggering your mental health, okay? Low mood, emotions are bound to happen, okay? They are part of our daily life, but inadequate sleep, inadequate diet or nutrition can further trigger those emotions, and that might cause a big problem for you in a later part of period. Because whenever you see any client suffering from any mental health problem, the major problem is they feel fatigue, less of energy, lack of energy. Second, the diet adequate serotonin, and that might be result to a lot of mental health problems. So start focusing on your diet, guys. And definitely, as a student of diet and nutrition, I'll be telling out what are the important diet plan you can intake, and you can all go and search it by yourself, but just start taking care of your diet, because that might be somehow an underlying factor that might be triggering your mental health, okay? Low mood, emotions are bound to happen, okay? They are part of our daily life, but inadequate sleep, inadequate diet or nutrition can further trigger those emotions, and that might cause a big problem for you in a later part of period. Because whenever you see any client suffering from any mental health problem, the major problem is they feel fatigue, less of energy, lack of energy. Second, the diet pattern, the eating habit has been disrupted. Third, the sleeping thing. And one might not forget, and I've continuously mentioned, develop that circadian rhythm, develop that proper quality sleep time, because that might exaggerate the further mental health problem. And these days it's common among working professionals having that lifestyle where they actually compromise on their sleep and their nutrition. Okay, if you start taking care of these little things, I don't see that potential of developing mental health problems. Okay, and even if you develop it, you definitely have a higher chances to cope with those problems. But if your lifestyle, if your diet, sleep, fatigue, work-life balance, everything is in a dismay, then definitely mental health problems are gonna exaggerate, and you don't really want that. So start taking care of your nutrition, start taking care of your sleep. These are the two things that you can start taking care of by yourself. Okay, and there are a lot of ways out there. I'll definitely be sharing some ways, but you can be yourself very proactive. Go out on YouTube, go out, check the nutritionists, check the sleep experts, get the best option for yourself and implement that in your life. Thank you guys.